I was sent for you.
Hey friend, over here! You made it! I'm glad you're here. I wasn't looking forward to facing Rena alone. Not after what we found out. Yeah, I spotted her in the main hall. Look, I've been thinking. Since Farrell, Lupus, and Rena weren't totally honest with me, I might as well use an intermediary of my own. Plus, something's not right about all this. Will you talk to Rena for me? I'm not sure, but I want to keep watch. I've had the feeling that someone's been following me since I arrived in Riften. I might be acting like a cracked acorn, but better safe than sorry, right? Rena's sitting in the main hall. Get her to set up a meeting with Farrell Lupus so I can deliver this book. After that, we can decide if we want to keep looking into the Emperor's secret or not. I guess it depends on what Lupus has to say.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with? Everly? She found Farrell's book? Oh, that's wonderful news. But why is Everly standing way over there? And why are you talking to me instead of her? What's this all about, stranger? Not completely honest. Just what are you implying? Is Everly attempting to change the terms of our deal? Farrell offered a fair price for what he asked her to do. Quiet! If certain ears heard those words, our lives wouldn't be worth a hawker's blister. I suppose it's time for Everly to meet Farrell. We have a house here in Riften, around the corner from the bank. Just knock 2 times or he won't respond.
Magic underlies and defines nature. Nature is merely the manifestation of the mundane aspect of magic.
And the powers we employ in our spellcraft?
That's the arcane aspect of magic. The hidden elements we draw upon.
Doesn't sound good. Hurry, let's get inside. Oh, Rena. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Farrell! I told him to forget about the past, but did he listen? No! You know about that? Maybe. Probably. Farrell never told me a lot about his time serving the Emperor, but I knew it was on his mind recently. That's why he hired Everly. He said he wanted to make things right. A sheet of... Oh, gods! That's a sign of the Dark Brotherhood. They assassinated my poor Farrell. And all because of something that should have stayed buried with the damn Longhouse Emperors. Then I guess you've reached a dead end. Farrell never told me much, just that he needed the book he sent Evely to find. That he had to correct a terrible mistake. He also mentioned that Leovic told him things, but he never got into specifics. I don't care about the book. I want nothing to do with it. If the Dark Brotherhood thinks I know anything, they'll come after me. And you as well. You should forget about Farrell and Leovic and that book. Forget about them and go far, far away. You know, things. State secrets, I suppose. Hidden dreams, wild desires. Farrell helped raise the Emperor. They were close. Or as close as the most powerful man in the world and his steward can be. Once, Farrell mentioned another secret. Ambitions. No, I don't recall any mention of that. Farrell didn't say much. Just referred to something as the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. I got the feeling it had something to do with Daedra worship. And some sort of weapons. That's all I know.
Come on, let's talk outside. I'll meet you out back under the dock.
I don't care about the book. I want nothing to do with it. If the Dark Brotherhood thinks I know anything...
What do you think? Did the Dark Brotherhood really assassinate Farrell Lupus? Is this book he sent me to retrieve really that important? I'm not sure what we should do next, so if you have any ideas, I can't wait to hear them. That about sums it up. Plus the dreams I've been having. Ever since I found that book, I've been having the most strange and disturbing dreams. Nothing specific. I'm always someplace. A forest, a town. Then the ground starts to shake or fire erupts all around me. Once the place was flooded by a deluge of water. And there are always 4 animals watching from a nearby hill. A huge boar, a fox, and a pair of identical rams. Weird, huh? You know, I'm attributing the dreams to the book, but it could be something I ate. My diet has been all over the place these past few weeks. Oh, great. The scary Daedra lady is back.
Flattery and cuteness will get you nowhere, elf. Come, little mortal. I have information.
Did the scary Daedra lady say I was cute? Well, if she has something to say, I think you better talk to her.
Say thank you, little mortal. I have read the ensorcelled scroll, and I know where we need to go next on our quest to learn Leovic's secret. Unless, that is, you and the elf discovered something in the coded documents. The assassins who follow Mephala? Or are they the ones who serve the Void? No matter. My information actually concerns the secret we seek to uncover. According to the ensorcelled scroll, there is another cache annex beneath the Imperial City. Yes, hidden in the Imperial sewers. I will open a portal that will get you close to the annex, but you will need to deal with the wards. For all their reverence of the Daedra, these Longhouse Emperors certainly went out of their way to keep us out. Oh, not me, little mortal. I have no intention of slogging through the muck and the sludge when you are more than capable of handling that. I shall catch up to you after you have dealt with the wards. Go on now, and take the wood elf with you.
Another portal? Don't Daedra have flying horses or something? Did I hear that correctly? Sewers? Do you know what's in sewers? Sewage! It's disgusting! All right. Let's just get going before I change my mind.
The portal is over there, little mortal. You do realize how much energy it requires to keep such a passage open, don't you? No, of course you don't. But rest assured, it will take you to a spot close to the warded annex. Now go.
So these are the Imperial sewers. Fancy. This is a sewer, all right. Smells worse than the vats of fermenting rot meth back home. Let's find this annex and see what the Longhouse Emperors hid down here. Looks like the Order of the Waking Flame got here first. Damn! The ward's down. The cultists must be inside. Damn it, wasn't there supposed to be a ward on this door? If it's gone, that must mean the cultists have already gotten inside. Let's get in there. If they get to the Emperor's secret before we do, we could lose the trail entirely. Go slow. Let's not alert the cultists until absolutely necessary. We need to find the caches before the cultists steal everything out from under us. I want to know what was so important that Farrell Lupus had to die, and what any of this has to do with the book I'm still carrying. Look! A cache! And it's still warded! We need to find the caches before the cultists steal everything out from under us. I want to know what was so important that Farrell Lupus had to die, and what any of this has to do with the book I'm still carrying.
These treasures belong to the Order of the Waking Flame.
The Longhouse Emperors really did it. They made a deal with Mehrunes Dagon. We need to find the caches before the cult.
Another sacrifice for Lord Dagon!
Emperor Leovic wrote that, but it's not in code. If those Chancellors know the secret, their lives are in danger. Blood for Lord Dagon! Trying to contact Mehrunes Dagon. Let's find that shrine.
These treasures belong to the Order of the Waking Flame.
Find your four ambitions.
Step through the portal and prove your worth to the Lord of Fire and Flood.
That wrecked acorn is stepping into oblivion?
You honor me, Lord Dagon.
Look! Behind the statue!
Move now!
Portal! Come on! Voice from nowhere, crazed cultists, and another portal behind that statue? What is it with Daedra and portals anyway? I suppose we ought to follow the cultist leader, right? Don't believe it! Is this really Oblivion? This is really a Daedric plane? I've never been to Oblivion before. The spinners told stories about Mehrunes Dagon, called his realm the Deadlands. I guess that's where we are. Let's find the cultist before he does something terrible. Looks more like the really hot lands to me.
I gave the mortals everything they requested. But yet, come to this.
Acolyte, the leader of ours. He sent me to find the four ambitions. The leader of the Waking Flame sent me to finish what the Black Drake started.
I have invested a significant amount of effort into the four ambitions. And yet, the ambitions have been misplaced, and the bargain struck remains unfulfilled.
Then command me, Lord Dagon. I shall do whatever you ask.
You want my ambitions? Then prove your worth and destroy the intruders.
Arise, Krasgoth! Destroy those who would defy Lord Dagon!
So I shall permit you to leave my realm with your lives. Step through the portal and be gone.
That's it? No talking, no explanations? Just go home, little mortals? Fine. Come on, let's get out of here.
A portal from oblivion? And you, little mortal, emerging with hardly a scratch? Come, tell me everything. You never cease to intrigue me, little mortal. Is that the distinct scent of Mehrunes Dagon and the Deadlands that lingers about you like a cloud of flesh flies? Never mind about that. Tell me what you learned and how you ended up in Dagon's realm. Yes. The Order of the Waking Flame has been particularly persistent in trying to run down this secret for themselves. Speaking of which, did you learn any more about Leovik's secret? Interesting. I recall something about that. The mortal who went on to become the first of the Longhouse Emperors attempted to make deals with a number of the Daedric princes, my own lord included. Any indication about the terms of this bargain? Well, little mortal, your course is clear. We have barely plumbed the depths of this mystery. You must find the people on this list and discover the truth of the four ambitions. Meanwhile, I have other avenues to explore.
Now that the scary Daedra lady is gone, let's talk. was kind of exciting. I've never been to any part of Oblivion before. A lot of it felt familiar, though, like places I've seen in my dreams lately. Anyway, thanks to everything we learned, I know exactly what needs to happen next. We need to find the people on that list. Warn them about the Dark Brotherhood. See what they can tell us about the ambitions. And what I should do with this book. Hey, thanks, by the way. I never got the rest of my pay, but I can spare this for now. I'll start the search in Leywin. That's where Chief Counselor Leviticus was, last I heard. I think he's helping to govern the city or something. Once I get the lay of the land, I'll send word to you. You know, in case you still want to help and all. I think so. This all started when Varl Lupus sent me to find this book, and that put me on the trail of Emperor Leovik's secret. Now we know that the secret concerns a deal made with Mehrunes Dagon and something called the Four Ambitions. Well, we know the Dark Brotherhood murdered Varl Lupus, who turned out to be the Emperor's steward, and we know that the Waking Flame are Dagonists seeking the Ambitions. In Leovik's notes, the Ambitions were described as some sort of weapons. Yeah, not sure how I feel about the scary Daedra lady, but her ominous warning makes my leaves shudder. If Mehrunes Dagon has his sights set on Tamriel, we're in for all sorts of disasters. Whatever the Longhouse Emperor's promised, it can't be good. Right. I'm not an expert on Imperial politics, but I recognize Leviticus's name. He was on the Elder Council before the Empire fell. I remember listening to a herald in Eldenroot. They brought news that Leviticus was alive and serving in Leywin. Not a lot, really. I've never been up in that area. As far as I know, it's an Imperial city on the Topal Bay. So far, it's been able to keep the Three Banners War mostly away from its borders. Or so the heralds have reported. I don't know. I usually just make things up along the way. I suppose I'll often...